XRP is making a move to the positive side, and it has to do with banks. Deaton is out there telling everyone what I've been telling you for weeks. We're going to talk XRP price action, and can we expect more positive news? And guess what, everyone? This weekend is race weekend, and it's puppy cuddle morning. KBS 7100 says, PayPal, freeze or erase your account. Your thoughts, please. It's not the place I would go to if I wanted to do nefarious things with my money, or if I wanted to do a little KYC avoidance. Seriously, each one of these products has their place, but you get my point in this statement. Baller4416 says, this is so true. Other YouTubers never talk about the dark side of crypto. It's because they can't handle the pushback from all the maxis and they don't want to lose views and subs. I'm a news channel. I bring news both good and bad. In fact, what I bring isn't advice. It's just news. Bitcoin sitting at 29,878. We're going to talk Bitcoin and XRP price. They're tied together on this latest move, and you're going to learn why. ETH 1862, XRP 64.6, up 4% last 24 hours. Nice move there. XLM not getting as much of a pump here. 1.9% up, sitting at 14.2. So why is XRP and the rest of the crypto market in a big blob of green? Well, first, let's give it a golf clap, because boy, we needed this after the last retracement. Banks get a downgrade from Moody's. Here are the 10 lenders impacted. Interesting, isn't it, everyone? Because remember, months ago in March, and here's that Bitcoin move. Ooh, that's kind of juicy action. But let's zoom out a little bit. Look at this. Remember in March right here, this move? This was when Silvergate and Silicon Valley Bank, the S's, had problems. So if people were like, yo, banks aren't a safe place to put your money, where can we put our money? Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Now hold up. I'm not a Bitcoin maxi, but wait until you hear what Deaton has to say about XRP price being influenced by Bitcoin. Oh, maybe Deaton's been listening to this channel because it's almost verbatim what I've been saying this whole fucking time. Let's get back to that bank thing. The actions come after a banking crisis that started in March with the sudden collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, one of the nation's 16 largest bank. Then you had Signature and First Republic Bank. In this report, Moody's highlighted that some of the issues that caused the banking crisis earlier this year haven't disappeared. No shit. Jerome Powell is still going to be dropping some rate hikes on us. Will he drop one soon? I don't know. We're going to be watching a live stream tomorrow, of CPI data, so join us live for that at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Banks are still at risk for depositors to withdraw their funds, while current higher interest rate environment is knocking down the value of investments lenders made when rates were super low. So as that bond gap just gets bigger and bigger, banks are in trouble because where are they going to put their money? Right? Banks that put their cash into bonds 2 years ago are getting what? 1%? And now you can get like 5.5%. So there's a big, big gap. The rating agency added that the risks are also rising for small and mid-sized banks with large corporate real estate holdings. Yes, corporate real estate is definitely going to fall. But what about housing? Housing isn't going to fall, and that has to do with private equity groups. Elevated CRE exposures are at a risk given sustained high interest rates, structural declines in office demand due to remote work, and a reduction of availability of credit. Oh, so wait a minute. You're telling me that global macroeconomic events are driving the price? Holy crap, Klaus, you've been saying that the whole time. That's right. It's not about the development from Ripple Labs. It's not about the development and partnerships from Stellar Development Foundation. It's about macros. Seriously, it's about macros. Crypto rallies over 2%, eyeing 30,000, and that's Bitcoin on the strongest day in a month. Why? Because of banking worries. So like I said, the big pump in Bitcoin from 20,000 to 27,000 became from the S-Banks, Silvergate, Silicon Valley. Now you're seeing another move right here. That's a healthy candlestick on more banking problems. So again, it's where can people put their money for safety? Store of value. Fuck anything you've heard about partnerships, bullshits, derivatives markets, and all that dumb shit that you're fed. Where is a safe place to put your money? If banks aren't safe, where are you going to go? People are putting it into Bitcoin. Well, they're also putting it into crypto. everyone. And now I know some of you out there are like, yeah, but Bitcoin's going to go to zero. Do not ask for that because that would wreck the entire crypto market. And Bitcoin won't go to zero because guess what? There's no CEO to go after. There's no, CLO, CFO, CTO, any of those to go after. That's why Bitcoin is able to do this as store of value. Don't believe me? Maybe you'll believe Deaton. Word for word, I'm going to read Deaton's tweet for you. Bitcoin drives this market, in my opinion. Yes, if I had told you XRP would get regulatory clarity but not hit $1, many of you wouldn't have believed it. That's what I kept saying. There's not enough money to go around. If I had told you PayPal would issue a stablecoin on Ethereum but ETH wouldn't pump at all, many wouldn't have believed it. Like it or not, Bitcoin drives the market. Store of value. Now hold up. Let's take things a little bit deeper. Because remember, I take heat for bringing bad news, but do I get praise for bringing the good news? But what's odd about this is a lot of the shit that I've been saying for months and months and months and months is now being replicated by others out there that a lot of you love. So now are you going to get pissed at Deaton like you get pissed at me? When I say, hey, the price of XRP isn't being moved by Ripple Labs, it's being moved by Bitcoin and macros. Deaton saying it. So if you get pissed at me, you better get pissed at this man. Deaton speculates that venture capital will support smart crypto legislation following crypto ruling. Hold on. Hasn't this guy right here been talking about venture capital needing to get back into the market, but they need clarity and they also need macroeconomic factors to get better? Kind of like the bond gap? Kind of like banks having problems? Come on, everyone. I've been saying this for a while. Now, hold up. Let's go to that tweet from Deaton. That's why I said I could see VCs running to support smart, tailored legislation because before Judge Torres' ruling, they probably felt very comfortable they got it passed because they are sophisticated investors. But like I said several times since the XRP ruling, there's no Howey factor that asks what the level of sophistication does the investor buyer have. So yes, venture capital moves the market. They're risky investors. Look at this. XRP popped at the same time that Bitcoin did. Why? Banking woes. Where are you going to put your money? So, for those of you out there that are saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to zero, Bitcoin's going to crash, you don't want that because all of us out here are saying Bitcoin drives the market. So if Bitcoin drives the market and they're behind the steering wheel, oh, and if you don't like racing, you must be a racist. Did you like that dad joke? That was pretty corny. So if Bitcoin goes to zero, what do you think would happen to the rest of the crypto market? It's not going to go to zero. The reality is if you want XRP to pump, you want XRP to move, macroeconomic conditions have to improve, venture capitalists have to get back into the mix, and Bitcoin moves the market. So wait a minute, Klaus. You're telling me that the reason that crypto moves is because it's still attached to Bitcoin? Yes, everyone. I've been saying that for the longest time, and I take so much heat for it. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin. I'm really not. But I understand the power that it has in this market. Bitcoin pumped big time when banks collapsed. Bitcoin pumped a little bit, but it helped the rest of the alts this time around. Why? Because of a downgrade from Moody's regarding all those banks. So where are you going to put your money safely? Store of value. XRP's moon proposal is based upon store of value. I don't give a shit about ODL. I don't care about XRP, Ripple Labs joined the $1.7 trillion derivatives market. Yeah, so did FTX and so did I believe it was Solana? Yeah, that really worked out well. No, it's about macros. That's why tomorrow we're looking at CPI data. That's the report that Jerome Powell, and yes, remember, banks across the globe take cues from Jerome Powell and the Fed regarding interest rate hikes. So if Jerome Powell sees a juicy report tomorrow that's super, super low, holy crap, I hope we're at like 2.1, 2.2. It would be awesome to see. Fear is, though, guys, and I'm just throwing this out there right now, and gals, by the way, I'm being fair. Got a little warning. They're saying that CPI is probably not going to be good this time around. We know that fuel prices have gone up. Housing still isn't going down, even though a lot of you told me that the housing bubble's going to burst, and I keep telling you, nuh-uh, girlfriend, because private equity groups keep pumping it up because they have cash to avoid the interest rate hikes. So tomorrow we're going to watch CPI data because we are informed people, because we understand that it's not about hopium and bullshit out there. It's about macros, store of value, and how risky, how expensive money is for risky investments. So if you want to be informed, join us tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time as we watch CPI data dump live. Jerome Powell's going to be watching as well. Maybe he's even going to be watching the live stream. I doubt he's going to be watching this live stream. The point is, though, everyone, Bitcoin will not go to zero. You do not want it to go to zero because even Deaton out there, simping on, whatever you want to call him, Deaton's even saying Bitcoin drives the market. In fact, did you know that one of the things that helped out Ripple Labs with their XRP ruling was that even the SEC admitted in internal documents that Bitcoin moves the market more than anything else out there? Interesting, isn't it? So the next time you read and listen to someone saying that Bitcoin's going to zero, smack them up on the back of the head and say, hey, dumb shit, if Bitcoin drives the market and it goes to zero, what would it do to the rest of crypto? Take it to zero as well. But Bitcoin isn't going to zero. Why? Because a store of value. Where is the safest place to put your money? And with banks just getting a recent downgrade from Moody's, a lot of people took money out of banks and put it into crypto. Hence, when I look at the screen and watch the change of color in my face, it's a lot more green. What am I doing today? Working out hard one more time. I've got a fitness race this weekend. In fact, my wife was so motivated that she's racing as well. So cheer us both on, wish us the best, as yes, we're going to represent the older crew, the plus 40 crew. Well, my wife's not 40 yet. We're going to represent the older crew, and we're going to kick some ass and show them youngsters age and wisdom can sometimes beat youth. Sometimes. Depends on how I feel that morning. What am I doing? Pre-burn, working out. You cool cats, though, have a great rest of your day.